Then coming down that same corridor. So in this corridor, and I'll mention that in a minute, you're going to have a super high frequency service connecting north of the university through downtown. That route's going to come all the way down to South Congress, hit SoCo, St. Ed's, all the way down to Slaughter Lane in South Park Meadows. So this is going to be 76 stations and a lot of the places. We call it connecting the best of Austin. A lot of the places you want to go, Barton Springs, again, the Alamo, the Domain, some of the great neighborhoods, the densest population area, highest ridership market, frequent service. This is a service that's more like real urban transit. You don't need a schedule, you just walk out and it's coming. Right? This is going to operate every 10 to 15 minutes in the peak hour. At the stations, we'll talk about that. It's going to have real-time information, so you don't even have to guess how long you have to wait. You walk out, there's an LCD screen that says next bus 6 minutes. It's going to have limited stops. It's going to run almost all day at that high frequency. It's operating more like a rail service. You board from any door, prepaid, again with your mobile app, and it's going to have priority signaling. So as it's approaching an intersection, if there's a stale green light, it's able to hold it green so you can get through the intersection. So if you do drive, you want to be behind this bus. So, and I'm almost done. So here's where I should put it up here. Here's where the real-time information is going to be really nice. Branded stops, 76 of them, sleek new vehicles, custom stations. This is real transit. Again, since these are operating every 10 to 15 minutes, when you get from basically Hyde Park here and where the Central Market is over here, they're interlined here, so you're going to have one of these vehicles coming by every 5 minutes, right? So to connect from UT to downtown every 5 minutes, and then again the rest of it's every 10 to 15 minutes. It's going to be a game changer service for us. So we're real excited about Metro Rapid. That launches in 2014. The first line, the North Lamar South Congress line, early 2014. The Burnett South Lamar line will operate in late 2014. Again, we think it's a game changer. But at the same time, that's not nearly enough. We need to do even more. So we have a planning effort underway. You might have read about it in the paper. We just launched the vision on Friday. We needed to have a vision for how we connect the entire region together. And that's called Project Connect. We're partnering with our friends at the City of Austin, the Lone Star Rail District, Capital Metro, and Campo. And it's hard to see here, but this is our vision for how we connect Central Texas in the future. So this is Leander up here, Georgetown's all the way up here, San Antonio's down here, Elgin and Maynard, there's all sorts of stuff through here. But it's a mixture of more Metro Rapid, which is bus rapid transit, commuter rail like Metro Rail, more of it, express transit in express lanes on Mopac and I-35, more park and rides, regional rail connecting Georgetown to San Antonio, through Austin and Buda and Kyle and San Marcos, and then urban rail that the city is working on here to tie everything together in the urban core. This is a very ambitious vision, but now we finally have a plan. We didn't have one before. And what we also did through Project Connect is, gosh, you and I know we need all of this right now, but we have neither the time, quite frankly, or the money to do it all at once. So where do we start? So we went through a prioritization process, and at the end of the day, we found out all of these travel corridors are terrible, they're awful, but where do we start? Where we need to start is in the dense central core, which is not downtown. It's basically 183 right here, all the way to Ben White, okay? From Mopac all the way to 183 on the east, where it curves around east. We need high-capacity transit just within that area to deal with the congestion in that area. And that's what the city's working on. That's why they're advancing urban rail. So that's the next step. After that, the next biggest priority is Georgetown, Round Rock, Pflugerville, North Austin, into downtown. Anybody have to drive I-35 in the morning? It's awful. It's awful. So we are working on developing high-capacity transit in this particular corridor. We'll get to all these other ones, but this is where we're starting. And this is not a pie-in-the-sky vision. A lot of these things are already funded and are already underway in that vision. So we already have a great local bus service, which is going to get even better. We're not going to stop investing in that. We have Metro Rail, which is operating and again, very successful. Metro Rapid, again, it's funded. It's being built right now. That will come online in 2014. Actually, we should move this up here. Managed lanes on Mopac will be running express transit service in those reserved lanes on Mopac. That's going to actually happen in 2015. And all these others, managed lanes on I-35, urban rail that the city's working on, and the North Corridor, which is that Georgetown to Austin corridor that Capital Metro is working on, all of those are coming in the very near future. And then everything else will happen after that. So we are making progress to deliver that vision of a system for you. So my time's up. Where you can get involved and learn more. Our website, again, is much better than it used to be, capmetro.org. That vision that I talked to, so you can look at it in greater detail, is available at connectcentraltexas.org. We have a couple of public open houses where you can come ask questions, give us feedback on the vision. That's going to happen February 19th and 20th. We have 3 scheduled right now. One in Buda Kyle at the Seton there, one in Round Rock at the Round Rock little convention center there, one downtown on the 20th, and then we're going to actually do one online. We'll have a webinar where you can look at it online and ask questions as well. That's going to be, I think, the first week of March. So it'll all be on this website here. If you have specific ideas and also want to give us feedback on the vision map or anything else with Capital Metro, ideas.capmetro.org. Or you can always email us at feedback@capmetro.org. So I think my time is more than up. If you didn't have a chance and you want us to follow up again, I won't spam you. Just sign in our little iPad there. Anybody want to sign? Okay, so one more question before I go. Who has not had a chance to ride Capital Metro, or let's say Metro Rail? Who has not had a chance to ride Metro yet? Okay. Leave your hands up if you would try it if it were free. Okay, I have some free passes to give you, so if you keep your hands up, I will pass them out. Oh, notice more hands here. That's what I thought. So I'm just going to leave a bunch on here. So pick them up. Please just take one, all right? But it's good. Just make sure there's validators on the platform. Make sure you validate it before you get on the train. You just slap it in, slap it out. It's unvalidated. It's good for whenever you use it. It's good for 24 hours, so ride as much as you want for 24 hours. It runs Friday nights and Saturday. Again, South by Southwest is very, very crowded, but it is a good time to ride it because there's so much energy. Ride it's interactive. It's amazing. Have a good time. Thank you for the invitation. I appreciate it.
That was John Michael for anybody who came in late. And if you guys would like, come on in, sit down. There's a couple seats up front. I know not sitting up front is not cool and all that. And there's a byway in here. There's all sorts of places.
Come sit down, guys.
Come sit.
You don't bite. Get in here, Chris.
There's a sign-up sheet up front.
Sit down, Mike.
There's a sign-up sheet right up here. I've got 2 spaces, 4 spaces, 6. Let's go.
You're lovely, loves. Hey, Chris.
We got one more open up here.
Unless it's fed. Oh, I can't hear
Patty, get
All right, so our next speaker is Matt Crump, and he's been in the game industry for a while here in Austin. You might actually know who he is. He is working on South by Southwest Gaming, and if you didn't go last year, then you kind of missed where it became epic. And I think this year it's going to get even better, and Matt's going to talk to you about it.
Thank you, guys.
Matt.
I am Matthew Crump. I am the South by Southwest Gaming event coordinator. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what we've got going on this year. It's a pretty good year for us at South by Southwest. How many people went last year? Did anybody get to go to the Palmer Event Center? Okay, so this year we promise to be even bigger and better. But this year we're going to need your help. So if you didn't know, South by Southwest is now officially, as of today, 30 days away from now. Right around the corner. If you don't have a badge and you'd like a badge, you got to register soon, I believe. Friday is the day the registration ends. So we'll go into a little bit what we're talking about this year. The first thing we'd love to do though is continue outreach. So we wanted the local gaming community in Austin to support and to come up to the events, to show up and to kind of, this is our own backyard. We want you guys to represent and help everybody else understand that this is our event. We plan it for our community. So I need your help. Tell your friends, get people to come up. It's a kid-friendly show. Right? Bring your family. For the first time, the entirety of the Palmer Event Center is free and open to the public. So all programming on the expo floor, all the sessions that we program upstairs, it's all free and open to the public. So being the newest arm of Southwest Interactive, we want very much to get the programming that you guys are going to be into, that you want to have. So I'm trying to program gaming development programming as well as the fun RPG type programming too. So again, please come this year, give me feedback on what you want to see next year. This is a time we're going to grow, and in order to do that, I need your input. The festival this year is all about gaming, but not just gaming, it's about geek culture. So you'll see this year's show, we'll have a whole bunch of gaming companies, but there's comic companies that I'm in for. Marvel's going to be here having a wonderful kind of surprise announcement. They've got a TV show coming up, so they haven't told us yet where it is. But our suspicions is it's going to be a nice announcement about this new TV show. A whole bunch of toy companies will be on the floor. Comic book companies will be on the floor this year. Sci-Fi Network's got a really cool announcement coming up. So there's a lot of good things that are going to be showing up on the Geek stage, which is a new thing for us. We did it last year.